I'm Leon Endres. I started Endres Processing officially in 1991. The concept of feeding food waste to animals started in 1988 when we started picking up food waste for livestock on our family farm. What we did is we set up a service where we'd pick up food waste from bakeries. We turned it into a service business, so we'd be there every morning at 2 in the morning when their sanitation crews dumped their products. We would go through and take anything they had for waste, and we'd be reliable service for them. I worked with an engineer to develop our first plant in 1991. When we put that plant together, we did a feasibility study which anticipated about 15,000 tons of product running through that plant within 3 years. After 3 years, we were doing about 48,000 tons of product through that plant. We shut that plant down in 1997. When we built our current facility in Rosemount, Minnesota, we were doing 96,000 tons of product through that plant that initially was designed for 15,000 tons. So the company grew fast. We acquired some facilities. We had some greenfield startups, and today we're currently processing well over 700,000 tons of food waste per year. We'll pick up any kind of material that's not meat products. And our philosophy has always been if it has a nutritional value for humans, we can process that material and turn it into a nutritional value product for animals or livestock. We've got several huge companies we deal with that they've got zero landfill initiatives, so they like the fact that we take all the product and either turn it into a fuel or a feed for livestock. Some of the companies that we like to work with are companies that appreciate our value that we're adding. They appreciate what we're doing for the economy, keeping the material out of landfills. They like the service we provide, and they value that. And that's the kind of customers we're looking for on the raw material side. On our finished feed side, we've got large poultry and hog customers that we sell our feed to. On that side, we want to produce a quality feed that's consistent, something they can rely on, and something they can realize a value in, so they can have products that are more cost effective than buying traditional feeds. The value we add is keeping the stuff out of landfills, producing a quality product from a waste material. That's what we want to continue to do. I mean, there's situations where products that we pick up might at some point become a more valuable product as a fuel than as feed. Typically on higher moisture products, we do have to charge to pick the products up, but that offsets a landfill cost. And some companies are okay with paying as much or more than what they pay for a landfill if they know the product's handled properly and it's put to reuse rather than to be landfilled. We have picked up at restaurants. One of the issues with restaurants is the meat products. We don't take any meat products in, so we have to segregate meat products from other materials, and they have to find a spot for their meat products. But we'll pick up any product as long as it has nutritional value and as long as we can justify bringing it in economically to produce a product that's going to be consistent for our finished feed customers. We've done some research on our product as far as BTU value. As some of the wetter coals, it has as much BTU value as some of the coals. It burns quite a bit cleaner than a lot of the coals. And our plants, we're burning biomass since 1994. I think as more companies realize the value of not taking the material to landfills, it'll open the door for a lot more materials. There's certain materials right now that we can't pick up because of the economics of picking it up. Some of the meat products that I talked about earlier, we could bring that in, pick it up, process it. It just has to be done a different way so that you keep it into the right feed streams. But I think there's a lot of growth opportunities in our business, as people become more aware that they don't want the material in landfills. And I think, as long as the economics are there, we'll continue to grow the business and take advantage of opportunities that'll come up in the future.